Hi, Kevin Coop here, and this is FaceTime with the Content Guy. You know, one of the things I talk a lot about here on Morning Newsbeat is the importance for stores to try to be more than just a source of product, but also a resource for information. Now that isn't always easy, not really for anyone, but sometimes I gotta tell you, I'm surprised by who drops the ball. To give you an example, the Mrs. Content Guy right now is in the middle of this cleanse, right? I really don't want to go into details. I'm trying to be supportive, I'll be honest, but I'm not so supportive that I'm going to go through it with her. I think if I had to go on her regimen, I don't think I'd get Morning Newsbeat done each day, and I don't want to take that risk. Anyway, she's trying to also eat healthier, right? She's trying to, be more conscious of what she eats. She's trying to eat fewer prepared foods, or processed foods, trying to eat, more whole foods. So we went to Whole Foods, and she's looking around Whole Foods trying to figure out what to buy, and she's going through lots of different stuff. And she looks at me at one point, and she asked me a question. She goes, "What exactly is gluten?" Now, listen, she's a really smart person. She's got a lot smarter than I am. She's got 2 master's degrees, but she wasn't quite sure what gluten was. So I sort of tap danced around it. I sort of know what it was, but I didn't want to give her an inaccurate definition. So I said, "Why don't you go ask them at customer service? See what they say. They'll give you the right definition." So she goes over to customer service at Whole Foods, and she asks them, she says, "What's gluten?" Well, go figure. They don't have any idea. And there's like 3 or 4 of them there, and she talks to them, and they don't really know what gluten is. And there's a couple of other people we ask, and they don't know what gluten is. At this point, I'm getting intrigued because I see a column, right? And so finally, the guy behind her in line at customer service says, "I'm going to find out." So he goes on Google and finds out that specifically that it's a protein compound found in foods that are processed with wheat. And I sort of knew that, but that's the precise definition. But it's amazing. Nobody at Whole Foods knew. And not only did not anybody at Whole Foods know, but they didn't even know enough or think enough to go and look it up themselves. And, it seems to me they didn't just lose a possible sale here. They lost an opportunity to establish credibility. And quite frankly, they lost a little credibility in my eyes. The people there weren't quite up to snuff. And that sort of surprised me. It's tough to be a resource for information. It's tough for everybody. But in this case, I think Whole Foods really dropped the ball. Anyway, that's what's on my mind this Thursday morning, and as always, I want to hear what's on your mind.